This is week 1 of a 4-week trip with Think Pacific to Fiji. I first found the company at the GoGlobal fair and signed up to the project straight away. The trip there was 40 hours with an 8-hour layover in San Francisco. When I touched down in Fiji, we were taken away to a resort for 3 days of training. The project is all about teaching sports to local communities. During our training, we learnt some of the best ways to teach sports and were able to meet to plan some of our sessions. We would also sit through cultural teachings to learn all about the society we were about to be entering into. Occasionally we were given some downtime and were able to explore parts of the island. We were able to do activities such as snorkeling and paddleboarding. Here is us learning some of the key cultural things, such as a kava ceremony. This was our first time practicing the kava ceremony, which was going to be the welcome ceremony when we arrived into the village the next day. The kava ceremonies are very important as they are hosted once a week, every week that we are on the project with the village. The next day, we packed up our stuff and got onto the coach to a local town to buy some new sulus, which are the local Fijian attire. Then we hopped in the trucks to go on a 1.5-hour journey through the jungle to our local village. When we arrived to the village, we had our welcoming kava ceremony, which sadly I could not film because it's a very sacred environment. This is the bedroom in my lovely Fijian home that I share with my Fijian family and one other volunteer on the project. This is going to be our home for the next 3 weeks, so we were given a tour that morning of the village. There are some dogs in the village as well as pigs, horses and cows. The first few days were just simple introductions to the village and village life. Here is us going on multiple walks and tours around the village to get used to our surroundings, as well as sessions hosted by some of the other Fijians. Any time when we'd get too hot in the village, we'd walk down to the river for a nice relaxing swim, because it can get up to 30 degrees here in the midday. We've spent the last few days getting used to the village as well as the people, and them getting used to us too. We've had lots of icebreaker games as well as cultural sessions where they have taught us about their lineage as well as some introductions in their language. The children are really fun and love playing with us, and now I cannot wait to see what week 2 will bring. On the first day this week, we cut down some palm leaves to learn how to make some brushes for the houses. The next day we went on a hike to find some kava, which we dug up and prepared to drink later that night with everyone. That evening we had some village hop hop, which is basically dancing. The day after we hiked through the jungle to find the caves to go caving. When we got back, it was a villager's birthday, so we had a party and some games. The next day was really exciting as we were learning how to fish for the entire village using nets. This involved everybody. We managed to catch about 60 fish. We then went back to cut them and prepare the meal for everybody. We had to gut the fish and then get them ready and on the fire. Whilst the fish were cooking, we prepared a sauce and some vegetables for everybody to eat along with the fish. The meal was delicious and the village loved it. Then we ended the week with a game of cricket.